What is going on today, folks? It is February 22nd, 2022. Let's see what we got in store for us today. We got some cool little, um, seems like rounded bits. I think I have an approach for this. Let me just get the environment set up and then we can discuss approach. What I'm thinking of, oof, trying to get that streak, but that's why I'm rushing. I don't know if I'll make it. It's 11:59, 1 minute before midnight. But let's see what we got in store for us today. To me, it just looks like two border radiuses converging into the middle of. You know what? I got it. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make two radial gradients or a single radial gradient that kind of overlaps on itself. It will be contained by some sort of margin, and then I think that should be enough to get this to work. Let's see. I could be terribly mistaken, but let's see. I don't need the pixel values, so I don't even need the space. And then if I go background black, let's just get our spacing right. Top and bottom seem to be perfect. Right and left are maybe a little bit more. 100. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now I'm going to do, so border radiuses, border, no, what am I saying? What am I saying? Radial gradient, right? And then we're going to do, so this particular part of the, so we go from 50, let's say, to 150. That's 100. 150 to 250. So it's 100. Okay. So essentially we have the inner radius. First of all, 1Q, and the inner one will be transparent, and then the outer one will be this blue. It's gonna be two. It's kind of like gonna show like a ring. We're gonna go 100 pixels, 100 px. Here we're gonna go 0 to 200 px. Now this is where the magic happens. We are going to do 0, 0, and then I would say 200 px, 200 px. No, that's going to be 50, I think. Let's go 50, 50. Oops. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. So if I go 200 px, that's how you get them in the perfect. What if I did 100? 100. The transparent on the insides. Okay, so my initial thought does not appear to be working here. What I was trying to do, 200 by 200, and have them overlap. However, the fact that, well, the insides are should be, let's just put another 100 px here. 90, 90. Excuse me. 80. Hmm. Why? So if I just bring it down here, 50 px, right? It's not okay. It's not behaving the way I expect it to behave. I think because I need a transparent boom, 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 0. Is that even? I don't even know if I need that. But let's go 80, 80 px. What if, let me just go no repeat, just so we can see what on earth is actually happening. So 50 here. I don't think that matters. Okay, so no repeat. We are gonna go 80. Let me just take this all off. Okay. Let's shift this down. We'll go down 100 px. or actually minus 100. So this in my mind is the, okay, cool, no problem. But now my issue is now it's clipping. So how do I get it to not clip? If I go 200px, 200px, why is it not doing that? And if I do no repeat, but I also have the, let's just do white for a sec. It's kind of like what I want here. So if I do 200, if I go 400, maybe that's what I'm just losing my mind here. So minus, let's go back to 0, 0. So I can regain my, what's happening in my head. Okay, so that's the first one done, actually. If I just take off this color, right? The first one is done, more or less. And then and now I just need the other one on the other side, and I think that's where this comes in. So if I go 400, if I did 200, 200, 100, no, 400, and then I actually, what if I got rid of this? So if I did, and I divide it by 2. And then we just did, see, this is still not right. Should it not be, would it actually do that? No, it wouldn't. Okay, my entire approach was wrong. I could technically just do another radial gradient that does the same thing, but is positioned, let's kind of do that. This one, whoopsie daisy. This one would be positioned probably minus 200x. I minus 200 here, minus 200x. Okay, let's submit, see how that turns out, and then we could kind of just, if we could make this whole thing a variable, pretty much 100%. Oh baby. So if we go, I keep forgetting the syntax for this. So if G for gradient, uh, and then we'll do, and then another for the, for number. And here we could just kind of do that. Okay, so we replace this, boom, with var dash dash gradient, right? And then we replace these with var, not car, var dash dash numbers. And then if we kind of get rid of some of these, right? And then get rid of some of these, and then get rid of some of these, then get rid of some of these, and then finally some of these. Let's see. I think it didn't work because when I was clipping it, it's clipping the actual repetition. So it won't allow it to continue repeating. It actually just clips it. And that's what these last 2 digits or 2 numbers do here that we kind of put after the slash. 675, global stats. Fantastic. Awesome. Sub 10 minutes. I'm happy with that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care.